This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1588. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Today's show is one geared toward older workers. Earlier in the week, I did one for a younger worker. Today, it's an older one. And this one is for those of you who are over 60, like me, and how to approach job search. Hope you find this helpful and give it a great review. I think some of the advice works for those who aren't over 60. And with that, let's get going, okay?
And today I thought I would talk with those of you who are over 60 and address some of the things that you might have to contend with if you're laid off. And I hope this never happens to any of you, but the reality is our economy is changing. It's always changing, but it's changing rapidly. We are going to have another layoff, and you need to get recession, I should say, and you need to be prepared in case something does happen. So rather than being foolish, better to have a plan in place. And number one is to start looking at your financials, to give yourself a cushion. Because one of the things that will happen is there may be the initial panic, the initial fear that says, oh my God, how am I going to be able to afford fill in the blank? So having a plan in place for what your financials, how your financials are going to be managed becomes probably the biggest starting place for many of you. It's also wise to start thinking about the option of Social Security as showing up. Now, you can take it at 62 and a half, but it's significantly less than at 66 and even less at 70. Not only that, if you earn money at 62 and a half, you have to pay back a certain amount of money that you earn, and thus it becomes less desirable to get it. So start thinking in terms of how you're going to manage Social Security now when you don't need to worry about this. Some people are going to start telling you to rethink your retirement age. I don't know if we have to go quite that far. I think overall most of us are thinking about older retirement rather than younger retirement. But if you're one of the individuals who is younger in this demographic and can afford to step out, by all means, do it. Continue to do it. Also want to say is most of the advice that people at our age, and I'm going to be 67 shortly, most of the advice that we get is designed to say, expect less, lower your expectations. No. I'm going to tell you point blank, don't lower your expectations. That's part of the system trying to eat you up and maneuver you. Why should you, as a $150,000 or $200,000 a year worker, be prepared to take a $125,000 job? Number one is you're doing different work than $125,000 a year person's making. I'll simply say your goal as you start your search is to be the best, most powerful you that you can be. I'm going to repeat that one. Your goal is to be the best, most powerful you that you can possibly be and not fit yourself into the system. That system, as I said, it's designed to turn you into sausage and fit into the wrap. So don't make accommodations instantly. Emphasize your power and your strength. If you're interviewing for lower level jobs, hey, that's your prerogative. I've got other stuff that talks about how to deal with the younger hiring manager. But for now, focus in on the best you that you can possibly be. Also want to say that, get some advice and you ought to get some coaching. Actually, let me just start with the advice part of this. Talk to people who are your peers. Start to network. And start to reach out for advice about how to navigate the system. I coach quite obviously, and I'd love to coach you, but the first thing is really to talk with others about where they see you, how they're seeing the market for what you do, and how to be most effective in utilizing your network of resources.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling a time for Magnify or Presto Experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!